Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another episode of Footy Talk, bruv. And you, man, just can't get rid of Arteta, boy. I tell you, every time he's on the verge, bruv.
The Teflon Don, bro. He's unreplaceable every time.
Wow, big victory, blood, against Chelsea, bro. Like, it wasn't the prettiest, but man got the 3 points.
Mate, it was mad. And do you know what's funny, right? This continues a long streak that every time I predict a 5-0 to a team, they lose. I predicted 5-0 Chelsea.
You thought Chelsea were going to smash you, lot, innit?
Yeah, I thought they haven't really slapped anyone under Tuchel, have they? And I thought, you know what? The way we are, nothing to play for, season finished. I know what this team are like. And yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Mad, actually mad. And do you know what the maddest thing is, yeah? Last time we beat them at their ground, they won the Champions League and FA Cup.
Yeah.
And they're in the final of both this time round. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And
it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the last time we done the double over them, we were invincible that season.
Man.
It's crazy, but time flies, mate. I had a bit of hairline back then. Do you know what I mean? My forehead's bigger than the future.
That's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, certain man saying that's not a big. It is a big win because it's literally blown the top 4 wide open again.
And it keeps them
wide open again
because everyone's gassed. It's mad.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying, and that's just what it is, man. And I said to these United fans, yeah, when they were celebrating, yeah, Man City winning the fucking league, yeah, and us losing to Leicester, thinking that they were like, oh yeah, Liverpool aren't going to make top 4 now. And I told them, I said, it's not a foregone conclusion that you man are going to beat Liverpool, you know. You see the way these United fans were so complacent. They forget who's in charge. Forget who your manager is. I told man, you can't make 11 changes to a team, yeah, and expect to go out a couple days later and just pick up where you left off. That's not how football works, bro. Football's a game of momentum. United have lost 3 of their last 4 games, bro. That's not the kind of form you want to be taking into a fucking cup final.
Yeah, standard. And do you know what? I think we sat here 3 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we said the only team that could probably get into that top 4 is Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lo and behold, they go and slap you about the other night. And mate, what was your goalkeeper doing for that 4th goal, by the way? Like, it was almost like he said, yeah, just put it in there, mate. Just score
he
there.
gave man the whole goal. It's kind of like he just went, do you know what I mean? Like, he was like, bruv, like, yeah, pick your spot. Like, oh, he was awful yesterday, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, he had the washing up liquid gloves on yesterday, bruv. I'm telling you, very liquid, bro.
Sausage fingers,
very liquid, bro. He was a state yesterday, innit? As much as De Gea hasn't covered himself in glory like in recent years, Henderson's not on his level.
No,
he's not on his level.
I like Henderson, but I think Henderson's better than Pope and Dinosaur Arms at Everton.
Oh yeah, he's horrible though. Pickford's so bad.
Yeah, but I think that De Gea is still levels above all 3. Like, I don't think he would have shipped 4 last night if De Gea had been in goal. That's for sure. No. I think it would have been a bit closer than that. But listen, it weren't just him. There was loads of poor performance. I mean, I see some clips of Fred. I don't know what he was doing from. Like, man's doing up ballerina on the pitch or something. Like, literally, I don't know what he was doing. He tried to flick the ball, and his leg just came up here, and the ball went 2 yards. I was like, "What are you doing?"
No, that was Wan-Bissaka. That wasn't Fred.
Oh, was it Wan-Bissaka? I thought it was Fred.
Yeah, it was Wan-Bissaka. He tried to do a flick, and he lost the ball, blood, and then they nearly scored. I remember it, bro. He tried to flick it with the outside of his foot, like some mad thing.
Pogba as well, man. Pogba had a mare last night, man. Like,
he had it, bruv. You know what it is, yeah? Like, it was his fault for the goal, innit? But it's like, overall, his performance wasn't that bad. And when he dropped into midfield, like into the middle, like, he was moving the ball better, bruv. But it wasn't one of his better performances.
He went in there, his performance went up a bit. But like, overall, your whole team yesterday, man, it was
shit, bruv. They were so shit.
I know you've got to rotate. I understand that because you did have 2 games in 48 hours. So I understand rotation there, right? But at the same time, like, to put in 2 performances like you've put in them 2 games, that's just a disgrace, mate. Real talk. That's scandalous. You know, I mean, the goal in the Leicester game, the first goal, what a hit, by the way. Do you know what that reminded me of? That was like That was like Van Basten's goal in the World Cup, bro. That was just madness.
Just finish was mad.
Yeah, unbelievable, man. But like to get back in it and then lose, mate. I don't know well, I do know what's wrong with your club. Like, there's quite a lot wrong with your club. But
yeah,
like you said, to go into a cup final with the form that you're currently in, that's never any good, man. Never any good, because like complacency will finish you off. And I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I don't know who your next 2 games are. I think you got 2 left in it. I think
Fulham and Wolves. And the thing is, the Wolves game is the game before the final. So he's probably going to rotate for that.
Yeah, it's literally 3 days before. I think it's 3 days. I think the final's 26th in it, and that game's 23rd. So yeah, crazy. And this is the thing. Like, Fulham have got nothing to play for now. They're down, but other than pride and maybe some of their players trying to get a move into the Premier League again. So that'll probably be the trickiest game out of the 2. But mate, it's been mad, because like I've seen a lot of your fans like, oh well, we're second, like, you know, we're this, we're that. I've seen loads of propaganda in the last couple of days, like, and I'm just like, really? Like, I think you had less losses than Pep or something at one point this season, and people were banging on about it. And I'm like,
yeah, but we still might. But bruv, we got too many draws, bro. We got like as many draws as the Louis van Gaal season, when man was saying, yeah, that it's too negative and it's too boring and that, bruv. And United have got as many draws this season. You know what I mean? So again, look, 10 draws, bruv. 10 draws, mate.
That's bad. That's bad.
But there you go. So it doesn't matter that man are not losing games. Yeah, the reason why we're not losing games is because we're not going for it.
Yeah, standard. Mate, I've seen Man United so many times this season, yeah, where I just think, do you actually want to win the game? Like, honestly, just plodding around. That's not Man United. Man United are attack, mate. Like, what's that all about? Just plodding around the pitch. Pathetic. Loser mentality, man.
42 goals conceded, you know. That's numbers.
I think Brighton, I'm going to check it. I think
only 3 teams have conceded less than us, bro. I think. Could even be 2.
Let's have a look. Where's Brighton? Brighton have conceded 41.
Yeah. Bro, how
are Brighton 17th with a better defence than Man U in 2nd?
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. But man think that this manager's improved us. These men are actually deludedly.
That's crazy, man.
How have we improved? He spent 300 million and he's in relegation form defensively.
Yeah, standard facts. Bro, the team underneath them is Fulham, yeah? They've conceded 5 more than you, and they've been relegated. Yeah, Burnley have conceded 47. Wolves have conceded 47. Villa the same. We've conceded 3 less than you.
Well, there you go. And that tells you everything you need to know. The attackers are keeping this brother in a job.
100%.
Because clearly, he spent however 300 million, yeah? He spent 85 million on Maguire. Everyone's saying, oh, we missed Maguire yesterday. We didn't miss Maguire yesterday. Didn't make a difference. Maguire's played nearly every game in the league and we still conceded the most amount of goals, yeah? So Maguire's not making a difference.
Yeah.
We nearly lost to Roma with Maguire on the pitch.
Bro, he's a donkey, that Maguire. Like, let's be real here, yeah? Like, what would he have done different yesterday? Yeah, they were running you ragged at times, man. Jota's a baller, by the way. Like, I was saying that geezer is quality, man. Like, top elite level movement, man. Yeah, like literally, there's not many players in this league that have got better movement than him, and his finishing sick as well, man. Like, real good player, man. I've always rated him since I've seen him in the Premier League, man. Like, but bro, I don't know what to say. Like, you've scored 70 goals, which is 2 less than City. Yeah, so like you said, the strikers are keeping him in a job, and you know, you've had some wins where you've slapped teams up like Leeds and that's sort of like boosted the figures, isn't it?
Yeah, the attackers have kept him in a job, bruv. The amount of penalties that we've got this season, do you know what I mean? Due to players like Martial, Rashford being able to commit players in the box and win penalties, and obviously Bruno scoring them. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. Like, when you look at the goals we've scored, yeah, it's kept man not even in the title race, because we've never really been in the title race, but it's kept us in the position we're in. There's no reason why we're conceding. We're like 18th in the league or something like that for goals conceded. That's where we are. 18th.
Oh, that's just pathetic. I can't lie. I shouldn't laugh because that's embarrassing.
Arsenal have conceded less goals, blood.
and we're crap, like real crap. The thing is, with us, we don't necessarily get hammered. Yeah, like apart from Aston Villa, I don't think we've conceded more than or 3 or more other than to Liverpool. I think it might have been. I think only Liverpool and Villa have scored 3 past us. I might be wrong, actually. I don't know, but I'm sure it's only them 2 that have scored 3. We don't get hammered, but you know, yesterday that could have been 7, 8, 9 if they really had their shooting boots on Liverpool. You know, they could have scored 3 or 4 more comfortably. But I mean, like, I know you were kind of going for it towards the end of the game, and you gave like Salah the freedom of Old Trafford. But to telegraph, put it down there, mate. Like, I don't know why he was crouching down so low. Why didn't he come out and try and press him? It was just standing there.
I have no idea. The whole thing's a shambles. And like man said, last season we conceded 36 goals. So we've gotten worse defensively, even though we've spent big on defense, yeah? And then on top of that, United are the highest in the league, yeah, for goals conceded from set pieces. 37% of their goals have been conceded from set pieces. So man are talking about defenders and that, and Maguire and that. 37%.
Yeah,
man can't even defend set pieces. That's coaching. That's got nothing to do with individual players.
100%. You do that on the training ground. Yeah, that goal that Firmino scored last night, what a header. But what was Pogba doing? He was ball watching.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. That's exactly what he was doing.
But at the same time, should it be him marking him?
No, but he wasn't marking him because it was zonal. He wasn't even marking him. They were just standing on a line on the edge of the box. There was no marking going on, bruv. There was no marking. They just held the line.
Yeah, when did Space ever score a goal? I don't get all this like zone all this and zone all that. Just mark your man, and then there's accountability. Yeah, because if you just let a player run off the back of you, you can say, well, mate, I was marking my space. Yeah, like I don't get it. Like football's changed for the worse at times, man. Like there's some things in the game that are sick, but some of this like stupidness with like zonal marking and crap, man. Like just mark him, man. Like that's your man. Mark him. You stop him. You've done your job. You can't be accountable, like in a bad way. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, mate. Like I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand it. And I'll tell you something, right? I might have a bet on Villarreal dicking you in the final.
I reckon it's gonna happen. Honestly, you can't. You see the thing with form, yeah, you can't turn it on and off. United have lost 3 of their last 4. They need to batter Fulham on Tuesday, like 6-0 for morale, and then they need to batter Wolves, and they're not going to. They're gonna literally trickle over the line to the final like they did last season. Last season, we fell over the line and got 3rd. Fell over the line. Do you know what I'm saying? We were stuttering. And that's what United are doing right now at the end of the season, stuttering. Oli ain't good with rotation. He's not good at in-game management, changes and stuff like that. United are going to struggle in that final, bro. If they can see the first goal, I think it's over.
The first goal, he's shutting up shop, mate. Park the bus and break. Yeah, we'll just get Moreno on the break. And Alcacer. And he's got Chiqueezy as well if he's fit. I don't know if he played at the weekend, but he went off against us, so I don't know if he was playing at the weekend. But if he scores first, you're in for a long night, mate. A long night. 6
That's
losses
what it is, bro.
Is that 6 losses at home? Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And the thing is, you can't even say it's because fans ain't there, yeah? Because let's be real here. Like, Man United is not exactly the loudest ground in the country, is it? Like,
no, not really.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like a Palace or a Brighton or somewhere where they're just going to sing non-stop whether they're getting slapped or not. So there's no excuse to lose 6 home games, man. Well, I don't know how many we've lost. I've lost count. It's our worst home record in all competitions since going back to the 60s, I think, or the 30s, I think it was. Like, it's just crazy, man. The decline of both of our football clubs is epic. Yeah, and the fan base. I see you lot slashing up tires yesterday on a decoy bus. Like, I can't lie, I had a mad chuckle, bro. I was like, this lot are at it, man. They're on it. They're active. Yeah, but apparently it's a decoy bus, isn't it? Yeah, fair play to Liverpool because it fully worked. Yeah, and then I see there was quite a few hundred people outside the ground, and the police just rushed everyone with the horses. Yeah, and like you don't want to get hit by a horse, mate. That's going to bloody hurt, isn't it? Yeah,
not at all.
Dispersed and the buses got in. So, and that's the thing. These clubs ain't stupid, man. They work in line with the police all the time, didn't they, for safety at games and stuff. So, you know, obviously Greater Manchester Police have said, yeah, cool, we're just drafting the horses, mate. Don't worry, we'll move everyone out of the way. Yeah, and the problem is you will only get away with doing what you did as a fan base once, like the other week against Liverpool. You'll never be able to do that again. And it ain't enough. And the club knows that. Same as our club. Our club, we turned from 5,000 people into 200 people clapping for the players. Like, what's that all about?
What is going on with your club anyway? Because even the turnout for the turnout was just, yeah, for the protest wasn't very, I don't know, it wasn't very promising. I'm not gonna lie.
Mate, the thing is, yeah, the levels with this fan base are just mad, because the first protest was, I think, 5,000-6,000 people, and I was like, wow, they actually turned the corner, right? But that only got sparked by the fact that we were trying to get into a Super League, and then this Spotify guy's come out of nowhere. Well, where's he gone? Because he's disappeared. And apparently he was bidding inside 10 days. Well, as far as I know, he ain't bid. And that was 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever, yeah? Then we did another protest for Everton. And, no, sorry, that was the Everton game, the 5,000 people. Then the Villarreal game, it turned into like maybe 200 people, and it turned into clap for the players. Like, why? Like, and then the game the other night against West Brom, it was about 100 people outside the ground singing "What do we think of Tottenham?"
Yeah,
I mean, and now Arsenal have then dropped the new kit, the new away kit today.
Yeah, it looks wavy as well, blood. I tell you what, Adidas,
I've already ordered it, bruv. That's
Adidas, Adidas make me sick, bro, because the shit, yeah, the shit kits they've given us, yeah, but they're giving you like the wavy throwbacks and that. But I'm disgusted.
As soon as I see it come out, I didn't even know it was out today. I see it, I was like, I'm having that. And the thing is, like,
the kit's wavy, man.
The thing that I find funny is, like, I don't sit there cussing the owner 24/7, yeah, but like the amount of accounts I've seen that have been cussing it and saying this and that, they're all out there like promoting the new kit, like putting it on their Instas, their Twitters, their Facebooks. Like, why are you promoting the kit if you don't want anyone to buy it?
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. But most of these people will buy it anyway, which is why we won't ever get anything changed, mate. Yeah, and like at the end of the day, I think a more realistic option for now is pot the manager. Like, you can't find somebody to, like, with billions of pounds to suddenly just buy the football club. Yeah, that's just dream world. Like, that's fantasy stuff. Yes, obviously we don't want the owner here. None of us do. Same as your lot, yeah. But I live in the real world, mate, not some fantasy land. And at the end of the day, Arteta's useless, Edu's useless, and Vinay is useless. Yes, he has facilities to sack all three of them, but he ain't gonna, because nobody puts pressure on the club. Our fans were out here tweeting the other night about how Arteta's beaten all the top 6 team managers in the league since he's been here. Who cares, man?
It doesn't mean fuck all.
We've lost 3 games straight. We've out of 9 points against Aston Villa, he's got 0. Out of 9 points against Burnley, he's got 2. Burnley, you know. Burnley, bruv. Yeah. Brexit FC. Yeah. Out of 9 available against Wolves, we've taken 3. Like, so why are people sitting out here? Like, I see one of the journalists that sits in Zoom calls pull it out there, yeah. And he said something. Oh no, that was it. He put out since Christmas Day, Arsenal were 3rd in the table or something on points. I said, what? We're supposed to class that as an achievement. We're 8th in the table, mate. We're now back to 9th. Like, but this is the thing. All of a sudden, the protests have stopped. The new kit's dropped. We've beaten Chelsea. Back to doing what we were doing again this season, next season, just going round and round in circles, ups and downs, everyone moaning. Then we get a couple of wins and it's all forgotten and brushed under the carpet. Same shit, man. And the club know that. If I can see it coming a mile off, the club can see it. So we ain't going to get anything changed. But like I said, if people had some balls about them and used their accounts, like whether it's 1 follower or 1,000,001 followers, and used their accounts and actually tweeted stuff that I say, maybe in a more diplomatic way, because I'm a bit rude with it most of the time. But if everyone was on the same page, Arteta would have been sacked after the 3-0 at Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we might have had a proper manager get us in the top 4 by the end of this season. But what do I know? I'm just a numpty YouTuber, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Bruv, listen, man, saying it nicely don't help anyone. You know the ones there, like that. Even when I look at these quotes, I hope they're not real, because if these are real quotes, this is the level of incompetence, that this football club is in the hands of, bro. How can man say that when we get our fans back, we'll tighten up our defense, bro? What the fuck has that got to do with anything?
Bruv,
that can't be a real statement.
Is that the deluded pack, bruv? Like, where's he getting this from? What's that all about? Where we're tightening up our defense when we get the fans back? Like what? What they're just gonna blow the ball away from your goal?
Bro. What, the fans are gonna stop man from conceding goals? That's what the training ground's for.
Exactly. And this is, who are your coaches? You've got what's his name, man?
Carrick, McKenna. Fletcher's not even a coach.
Oh, is he not a coach? Oh no, he's the transfer guy now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Your club's fucked.
Bro, proper.
Honestly, if Darren Fletcher's in charge of transfers and stuff like that, mate, boy, oh boy, oh boy, you're finished.
Man said when the fans come back, it will tighten up our defense. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? So what? Well, he's not taking no accountability for the fact that we've got one of the worst defensive records in the league. He's taking no accountability for that. He thinks it's because the fans aren't there.
That's a joke, man. He's taking the piss. He's got to be on a wind up. It's got to be like, who can I wind up today? He's got to be. He's literally he's taking the mic, mate. Honestly, he's taking the piss.
That can't be real, man.
Nah, mate, honestly, if he has said that, yeah, and people are happy with this manager still at your football club, yeah, and I'm sure there will be, mate.
Bro, he's even said before, yeah, that we need the Stretford end to suck the ball in, bro. So
now he's saying the Stretford end needs to blow the ball away from goal. Oh dear, your guy's more deluded than Arteta, mate. Like, real talk, he is living in cuckoo land. Yeah, at least with Arteta, like, he does speak crap, and he does speak a lot of crap. Yeah, like he come out the other day going mad about the media were lying. The media were lying about something. I can't remember what it was, and I was like, bro, if you're lying more than anyone at the football club, mate, so don't cry about the media lying. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But he is not as deluded as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Every time I watch Ole, I just see that smile on his face, and I think, how your fans take him, I don't know, mate. Like, he just does this.
You know what it is, yeah, because these men are romantics, innit, bro? Like, they're not football fans. They're not football fans, bro. They're just Man United fans, innit? They're just romantics, bro. They don't understand the game. They don't care about the game, innit? Everything is just suck off the club, bro. I'm not about that life, bro. Like, how could he be uttering that bullshit? He was the same guy talking about red seats or putting the players off, blood. And then they covered them with black things. A man still got pammed yesterday.
Oh, I didn't even clock that, you know. I didn't even see it. No way. So they've actually covered the seats off of the back of him saying that the red seats are putting them off.
Yeah, they're black now.
Okay, so what happens when there's players in the ground? Fans in the ground, and they're wearing red t-shirts?
I don't know.
That's deluded, mate. That is actually deluded. Like, how? Oh dear, red seats are putting the players off. The fans are tightening up the defense. Well, maybe the fans should get the job then. Do you want the job? Maybe you should phone them up, bruv. Email them or saying you might get the job yourself.
Oh,
like, if it's now on the fans,
nothing to do with them, man, bruv. Swear down. They're disgrace.
You know, which club are you going on loan to next season? I'm thinking Man City for me, mate. I can't lie.
I don't know, but it might be West Ham for me, blood. I'm telling you.
Hey, if they get Champions League, that'd be interesting, though, isn't it?
I don't know, bruv. I don't know. It might be West Ham, bruv. You know the ones, bruv. Honestly, yeah, like, it's a joke. You know, like that. It's actually a joke, fam. Like, when I'm looking at this thing, yeah, like, it's just, I don't even recognize this football club anymore. I don't recognize them. Some of the stuff that I've been reading and been hearing, I can't believe that a grown man, yeah, with the Manchester United job is saying these things, yeah, and people are lapping it up, bro. It almost feels like I'm living in a parallel universe, yeah, to some of the shit that I'm seeing, bro, because these men are sucking it up, you know.
Mate, it's the same as us. Our fans are the same. Mate, we beat Chelsea 1-0, and Willian put on his Instagram, London is red. London's clapped. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Jesus Christ. But our fans lap it up. They're putting it all, they're reposting it. And it's like, oh, look at William. He's now a red. Shut up, man. This is the same William that you've been slagging off all season, you wasters. I don't get it, mate. I genuinely don't understand. Mate, if Leicester and West Ham make it into Europe, well, Leicester, I think, Leicester still can bottle it, but I don't think they're going to. Like, I think Leicester are making, I think maybe we should just go on loan next season, bruv. Like you can pick West Ham or Leicester. I'll take the other, and we'll just do the watch-alongs and stuff for the other teams.
West Ham, bruv. Listen, bruv. Lingard FC, bruv. J Lings and that.
Madison FC. You can go Lingard FC. Happy days, isn't it?
Trust me, bruv. You know them ones there, bro. Man, it's about coaching. Coaching defense is easy, blood. Man think defending's hard. Defending ain't hard. No, I'm saying defending ain't hard, bruv. The best way to defend is keep the football, blood. That's it.
Football's a simple sport. Messed up by clowns. They overcomplicate things, yeah?
All day.
Right. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, mate, it's not difficult, yeah? You defend as a unit. It really isn't hard. Big up Troops in the chat as well, man. Big up to Troops.
Big up my brother Troops all day. You know, like that. No, honestly, yeah? United are disgraceful. They're disgraceful, bro. Like, honestly, when I see stuff like that, how can man really, really, really take in what Ollie says and take it seriously, bro? Like, I don't know how the players can respect him. And you know what, yeah? I can't respect any players that respect that manager, bro. The reason why I can't do it is because you got nothing about you. If you can't see what this guy doesn't know what he's doing, yeah, then you don't know what you're doing, which means you don't deserve to be at the football club either. Because I'm looking at Manchester United as an elite football club. Ollie couldn't coach Bayern Munich. Ollie couldn't coach Barcelona. These men would fucking run him out the club.
Yeah, they'd have to.
I mean, I've seen these Barcelona men get manager. Bro, I've seen Barcelona players get their manager sacked. I've seen Real Madrid players get their manager sacked because they're not good enough. I've seen it.
Mate, I've
you know them ones. When Jose was done, bruv, them man ran him out. Ramos and them man ran Jose out. YouTube
where they're trying to kick the wing mirrors off of Gareth Bale's car and Ramos is like, all these ones. Yeah, I've seen a video. I've seen I watched a game a few years back where they were booing Leo Messi, the Barca fans, because he went 3 games without a goal. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Ollie, bro? He wouldn't get out the stadium, mate.
Ollie would get run out of any decent club. You know what I mean? Any decent club he's getting run out of. And these Man United players, and then you get the get players like Shaw and that coming out and saying, oh yeah, this, that, and the other. United players saying, oh, he's not like a coach, he's like one of the players, he talks to us like he's one of us and that. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of bullshit is that? Bruv, that's not coaching, bro.
No, that's just do what you want. Just
man's doing the brethren thing. Man's doing the brethren thing. Like, oh yeah, we're friends and that. Guys, play well for me, please.
Yeah, come on,
please.
Come on, lads. We can get to the final. We only have to score about 16 goals to get there because we're so shit defensively.
Bro, man have conceded more goals than Brighton. A man are telling me, oh yeah, like the manager, like talks to me like we're friends. Yeah,
that's a joke. Mate, you said it 20 minutes ago. The only reason you're second in the table is because your strikers bail you out. And penalties as well.
Yeah, attacking players and penalties. 100%. That's why. That's why. I don't know what team's got more penalties than us this season. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single team in the world that's had more penalties than you since Fernandes has been there, mate. So, like, most of his first goals that he scored for you were like penalties and free kicks. Then he's started to get a few more from out like open play and stuff. But when you get a penalty, you know it's a goal because he ain't missing. Like it's just
He's not missing,
the ball and take it back to the centre circle and just put 1-1 up. Do you know what I mean? Or 1-0 because he ain't missing. Yeah, he's one of the best penalty takers I've seen. Like it's just been mad, but you can't rely on that. Eventually, that dries up because the penalties dry up. Yeah, and then when they do dry up, then what you doing? Yeah, we see it with Aubameyang. Yeah, right. Aubameyang was on a mad one since he got here, and then this season we're seeing what life's like when Aubameyang's goals dry up.
Yeah.
Yeah, last season, fair enough, we still finished 8th. But without Aubameyang in that final, we ain't winning that final. Yeah, that second goal he scored against Chelsea in the final was crazy. Yeah, and He scored one against City in the semi as well. That was a good goal. Without his goals last season, we're nowhere near that FA Cup. Yeah, this season, his goals have dried up and we ain't getting nothing. And we're lower down the table. And you're going to have that with Fernandes. As soon as he starts drying up on goals and you ain't getting as many penalties, yeah, you'll end up 5th, 6th, 7th in the table. With the amount of goals.
And it sounds wild, but you're not wrong, bro.
Yeah, with the amount of goals you concede, like you said, more than Brighton. We're only 3 behind them. Can you imagine, yeah, if you had put Graham Potter in charge of Man United this season?
Yeah.
He would probably be in a title race. Like, real talk. I ain't even blagging that, yeah. And I'm not saying that because I.
But bruv, he's a better coach though. It makes sense. What's these man talking about? Zidane's left Real Madrid. He hasn't left, has he? Surely, I heard he was leaving. He's gonna go Juventus, but I don't think Zidane's left, brother. Officially.
Why would Zidane leave when he's still in a title race?
Yeah, that don't make no sense, bro. I think he'll leave at the end of the season and go to Juve still, but he hasn't left. How has he left?
No way.
No, it says he's leaving in the summer. He's decided to leave. Yeah, but we knew that. He's going to go Juve, bruv.
Oh, yeah, of course he's going back to Juve, isn't it?
Yeah, his old club. It makes sense. It's perfect. It's a great move for him.
I'd take him in a heartbeat at Arsenal, but he ain't coming. Why would he come to this club?
You know what I'm saying? Zizou's going to go Juventus and do his thing there, bruv.
Yep, 100%. He'll probably still have Pirlo in and around the club somewhere. Yeah, because
just move him up, like what they done with Zidane. Zidane was on Zidane was like one of I think director or something like that at Real Madrid before he went down to coach, bruv. You get me? So Zidane was involved. Just move Pirlo upstairs. Just move Pirlo upstairs. Don't sack him. Do you know what I mean? Pirlo and Zidane on the club staff.
Oh mate, that's some pulling power.
Big it's proper, isn't it?
And Ronaldo in the starting 11.
If Ronaldo don't leave though, because if they don't get Europa, it's peak.
Mate, they're done out here. Let's have a look at that.
If they don't get Champions League, they're done out here, bro.
Serie A table. Let's have a look. How many games they got left? So they got 2 games left as well. They got 2. Yeah, there's 20 teams in the league. 2. So yeah, they got 2 games left, and they are currently 5th. Fucking hell.
Bruv, that's what I'm saying.
Right, and do you know what the maddest thing is? Is Lazio are only 5 points behind them, and they got a game in hand.
Bruv, so that means they can finish lower than that.
They could finish 6th. They can't finish 7th. Roma are too far behind.
They can finish 6th. Imagine that. What?
But they could still potentially finish 2nd because they're only 3 points off 2nd.
Okay, so there's still all to play for, man.
But goal difference.
I mean, now would be a time for Ronaldo to come in clutch, bruv.
But goal difference, though, goal difference for Atlanta. Atlanta are top scorers in the league, by the way.
Ballers, hey, bruv. Gasparini's wavy, blood.
Oh yeah, probably. Who was it he played? Was it PSG in the Champions League last season? Wasn't it? I think it was PSG they played, didn't it, in the semi or the quarters? Yeah,
I'm not sure if it was the semi or the quarters. They play some very good football, good possession football, man. Very tight defense.
Mate, they've got the best goal difference in the league. They haven't got the best defense, but they've got the 5th best defense by the looks of it. Yeah, 5th best.
They play 2 strikers, man. I like it, man. I like watching them play. They play some good stuff.
But that's the thing, like all of this 4-4-2, right? The amount of teams that used to play 4-4-2 back in the day. I said this the other week to someone. Yeah, they play well, in the last game they played 4-2-3-1, but they do normally play 4-4-2, don't they? Yeah, and this is the same with Villarreal, right? Villarreal have got to a final playing 4-4-2 in that competition. When he was our manager, he got us to the final playing 4-4-2. When he won it 3 times in a row, it was 4-4-2. I don't understand this fetish of like, you can't play 2 strikers. Yeah, Leicester played 2 the other day against you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it worked because they won. Yeah, so maybe 4-4-2 is having a comeback or something. I don't know, but it'd be nice to see.
I think, you know what it is, yeah? To play 4-4-2 in the modern era, you need to coach it well. It's not something that you can't freestyle a 4-4-2 right now. Everyone needs to know their job because if not, you'll get overrun in the midfield, innit? So, like, to play the 4-4-2 now, you either need the right personnel, you need like a proper engine in midfield that can almost be 2 players, or you need to have such a good shape and a good press that you kind of override the extra man by winning the ball higher up the pitch. Do you know what I mean? And that's what Southampton do, but they don't have the players in it. But Southampton have the 4-4-2. Real Madrid also Real Madrid play a 4-4-2 without the ball. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of teams you're seeing now defending in 4-4-2 without the ball, but when they attack, it's almost a 4-3-3 or something like that. But to play with a 4-4-2 with and without the ball, you need to coach the shit out of that, man, because the extra man in midfield absolutely kippers you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true, man. That's true. But you know what? Soon as a few teams start doing it, as soon as a few teams start getting success off of the back of doing it, all of a sudden it'll become the fashion again. And then everyone will start doing it. And then all of a sudden, you'll be looking for 2 strikers every summer window instead of 1. But that was when football was good, man. Everyone used to play 4-4-2 back in the day. That was when football was lit, like in every league. Like, Premier League was decent, 4-4-2. You had 4 decent strikers. We had a few decent strikers. You know, the Italian league was just a madness back in the 90s with 4-4-2s everywhere. You had like wicked defenses. Yeah, that was mad. R9 and Batistuta in there.
2 of the best strikers of their generation. Yeah, that's fake, bro.
It is proper. But I'd like to see it come back because, like, I'm sick of this 5 at the back crap, man. Like, people say, oh, but it's only 3 at the back. Well, it ain't, is it? Because when you lose the ball, you're parking the bus. Yeah,
but you know what? The only thing about the 4-4-2, is like, because of the way the game's evolved, wide players are now strikers, innit? They don't want to defend.
Yeah.
So because they don't want to defend, like, it's hard. If you play like a wide forward in a 4-4-2 as a winger and they have to defend, they're a liability defensively. Do you know what I mean? And that's the problem. That's the real problem with the 4-4-2 now, is that how many throwback wingers are there that can defend and attack and get up and down? There's not many, bruv. And if they are, they're the dry ones like Willian and that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is, bro. Like, that's just what it is. You don't get like great attacking wingers that can defend like a Frank Ribery or something like that. You don't get wingers like that no more that can get back, win the ball, hustle, get forward, all of that. Now these guys want to stand on the halfway line. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's it. Stand on the halfway line like Salah and them, man. Stay on the halfway line, waiting for the ball, and then break from the halfway line. But they don't want to get back and do the dog work. So, do you know what I mean? I would love to play a 4-4-2. Like, I would love to play a 4-4-2. The closest I get to that is I play a 4-4-1-1 with my boys. Do you know what I mean? And I just use one of the strikers to cheat when we have the ball in it. But it's one of them ones where it's hard to play a 4 in the modern game. Do you know what I mean? Mane is another one. He's one. He can defend and attack. He gets back and he gets forward. But his attack isn't it's not as potent as a Salah's. Do you know what I'm saying? So same with Mahrez. Like, I don't want to see Mahrez at right back.
Yeah. Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Forward, isn't it?
Yeah, so not a lot in the modern game. They don't want to track back, bro. Do you know what I mean? So because of that, it's very hard. You have to have a very specific skill set to do both, innit? And that's just what it is. So it's very hard to do that.
There's not many players with decent IQ to do that in the first place, and there ain't many coaches that can fucking coach it, mate. Because if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Do you know what I mean? The key is the press. The key is the press, man, and that's something that you need to drill on the training ground. And that's the thing. Most players don't want to do the dirty work; they just want the glory, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially wingers or strikers. Like, they don't want to run back and track back and win the ball and stuff like that.
No, they just want the glory now, because most of them are glorified number 9s now. Yeah, that's what they are. They're glorified number 9s, bro. Like, they're playing out wide, they're not defending. Now I'm saying, and they're scoring upwards of 20, 30 goals. These guys are the new number 9s. The new number 9s play out wide now. Do you know what I mean? And the number 10s play down the middle now. Like, there's not really out and out 9s anymore. Most of them are false 9s now playing in the pivot, like the Bobby Firmino.
That's what they are. They're wide 9s.
That's what they are. They're wide 9s, and then the 10s now play as the false 9. You know what I mean? In the modern game now, if Bergkamp was playing, he'll be playing as a false 9, like how Havertz is playing. He wouldn't be playing out wide because he ain't got the pace, and he wouldn't be playing in the midfield because them kind of number 10s, bro, now in the midfield, they need to press, they need to run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So your creators are going to be now your false nines, in it. The game's kind of inside out, bruv.
Yeah, it's like somebody just
yeah, bro. It's literally inside out, bro. The game's on his head, isn't it? So when you look at certain people's skill set, it's like, yeah, they just can't play there no more. Like, and when you're a player that's caught in between generations, like a Grealish or like a Neymar or something like that, you're a true number 10, but because that position don't exist no more, man are just trying to fit in wherever, blood. Like, it's all weird, bro. The game's, it's evolving weird.
Off, man. Total hit Sweden, yeah. He said false managers is a new thing as well.
Hey, bruv, listen. Hey, where is that? That's hilarious. Fuck me.
347.
Man said false managers, bro. Nah, I'm fucking dead. Nah, you're not. Nah, bro, it's true.
It is true. You don't need to be a manager, mate. No disrespect, yeah. Anyone can go and get a coaching badge. I think to get a coaching badge is about $5,000. Yeah, do you know what I mean? About $5,000,
bro.
No, I think that's for the top tier one. You obviously have to do the ones leading up to that, innit?
No, but the ones leading up to it was cheap. But no, the top one's more than that, bro. It's like 10 grand, bro, for the UEFA. Because the UEFA A and B, that's why I haven't done them. 10 G's. Never. Not paying 10 bags for that, bro.
It was 5.5, 6, something like that.
Most of the footballers, the club pays for them. They don't pay out of their own pocket.
All the little ones leading up to that are pretty cheap, innit? Yeah, but
they're cheap, bro. UEFA, the FA A and B. No, the FA level 1 and 2, which I have already. Do you know what I mean? Then you got UEFA B, you got UEFA A. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's basically the pro. It's like 11 grand, bro, for both. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's mad. I can't lie, mate. That's a rip-off. I didn't think it was that expensive.
Yeah, but again, it's the hierarchy, and it keeps normal people like us out, Lee.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't got a club paying for you, yeah. I love football management, but I don't love it enough to spend 10 grand of my own money on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'll put that towards my house. Like, what am I gonna like? Do you know what I'm saying? So it keeps a certain person out of it. It's not like Germany where you can get someone like Nagelsmann, yeah, that's what, a year or two older than me, yeah, that's gonna be managing Bayern Munich. I never really had a football career. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's literally a one-off.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see that here. Do you know what I mean? Most of these men, the club paid for their badges, bro. So that's just kind of what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, bro. Like,
I didn't think it was that much, man. Fucking hell.
Nah, it's loads, bro. Like, depending on what country you go, they're different prices. That's another thing. They're not even the same price everywhere. In Holland, I think it's even more expensive. But in Holland, yeah, your education's a lot more expensive.
Mate, the education level in Holland's tenfold here, mate. So it's worth every penny.
It's worth every penny. Like, do you know what I mean? The details you have to go into and what you learn is different depending on what countries. I think the cheapest one in Europe was like Romania or something, because I was looking at the prices in all different countries, because you don't even have to do it here. Some guys go over to Ireland to do it because it's cheaper than doing it in England.
Yeah, that's mad. It should be the same price, man.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. Football's just politics, bro. And when you realize that, bro, it's some joke thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's some idiot, some joke business, bro. But you're damn right about false managers, bro. There's loads of them. Loads of them, bro.
We've got one each at our clubs, mate.
But that's what I mean, bro. So honestly, when I see that, yeah, and I see these men are pulling the wool over so many people's eyes, yeah, they can't come on press conferences. You can visually see something's wrong in the football, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, bro, like, football's evolved now more than ever, yeah, into a system game. Football used to be about having good players, and now it's not even about having good players. It's about the system, bro. Yeah. The same man that Lampard said couldn't challenge, yeah, are now in 2 cup finals.
Yeah, and this is the thing. It used to be about having good managers, yeah, that could change a game with a substitution or just a tactical switch, yeah. And it used to be about good players. Yeah, the players now are absolute crap compared to what we grew up watching. Like, literally crap. Like, yes, there's some good ones out there, but there's anywhere near the ones I grew up on. Bro, I could reel off 500 decent, like, top tier footballers that I see through my lifetime growing up. Yeah, and the most of the first 100 or 150 are greats of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you go down to the next tier and the next tier. And even like, and I was going to say this, I was going to suggest this to you. Yeah. I was watching a video, it popped up on YouTube 2 days ago, and it was David Ginola.
Yeah, that's my guy still, bro.
Rants reacts, David Ginola.
Yeah, that's my guy, bruv. That's my guy, man. Growing up, yeah, he was the original Rolls Royce, yeah, wide player in the league, bro. 2 feet, strength, great shot, dribbles, everything, like complete. I just remember he used to be running past and used to have the flappy tongues on his boots, blood. Like back in the day when man used to have the tongues, bro. Listen, yeah, David Ginola, bro, madness.
He would have made today's game. He'd get benched. Yeah, he'd get benched.
Bruv, he's too big, innit, for today's game. He's too big. Too big. He was like 6'2", yeah, and built like a centre back. He was built like a modern day centre back, bro. Like he was built like Virgil, bruv. Like like a modern day centre back, running past people.
He had little twinkle toes, man, just gliding past people for fun. Yeah, top player, man.
Baller.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, you should do a react on that, man. That'd be sick.
Yeah. David Ginola definitely coming. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones that when I see the nonsense that goes on today in the game, yeah, and it's like even when I look at Manchester United, yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson has not produced one good manager. Not one, bro.
It's true.
You know, like that. And you know what it is, yeah? You see the problem with that is when you don't have a certain coaching philosophy, yeah, and you're a brilliant man manager, and because Sir Alex Ferguson changed his coaches so often, yeah, all these men learned from Sir Alex Ferguson was the man management side of the game. That's all Ollie talks about. That's all he talks about. Oh, he knew how to talk to this player, this, that, and the other. He knew everyone's names. He knew. That's great. But what on the coaching side of the game did you learn from anyone at Manchester United? Nothing.
And we're talking about the greatest manager I've seen in my lifetime as well, by the way. Yeah,
bro, like, Roy Keane, failed manager. Gary Neville, failed manager. Phil Neville, dead manager. He's not managing fucking Beckham's team now. He was managing the England women's team, and I think he even got sacked from that. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, all these ex-United players that are so-called shit managers, bro. All of them.
Yeah, Giggs. There's another one.
Dead manager. There's no blueprint. Do you know what I mean? The difference is, yeah, like Cantona come out the other day talking about Pep Guardiola and Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff had a blueprint of how to manage systematically, how to coach, that Pep Guardiola has made his own. The other managers like Louis van Gaal, you know what I mean? Like Mourinho, these guys have absorbed something. There's a mantra.
Yep.
What's the fucking blueprint that these other guys got? What was the blueprint? Paul Ince, Mark Hughes, failed managers, Steve Bruce. Bro, we can keep going.
Rooney, there's another one.
Rooney just escaped relegation.
Yep, Stam.
Bruv, these men are false. Bruv, all of these men have failed in management, bro. Because there's no blueprint. There's no mantra. There's no blueprint. What's the blueprint?
The spit and sawdust, mate. That's what it is.
The blueprint is, arms around the shoulders.
Yeah.
Hair dryer sometimes.
Give me a rub on the head. Go on. Good lad, mate. You scored today.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. And the thing is, what Sir Alex Ferguson had, he couldn't pass that on to people because that was him.
And that's the thing, he's the best manager I've ever seen manage any team I've ever seen. Yeah, that guy is one of the greatest managers of all time. Yeah, for me, he is the greatest. Yeah, right. Yeah. But he is unique. Yeah, right. It's like I used to say this when I used to do door-to-door sales. Right, I could take 1,000 people out knocking on doors and like over 1,000 days, one a day. Yeah, and train them up. They still wouldn't be able to do it like I could do it.
You can't teach them how to sell because your personality is what gets you to sell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even if you write down on a piece of paper to them, say, yo, say this, then say that, they won't be able to say it the way you say it.
Exactly.
So they won't be able to get the reaction you get. Do you know what I mean? And that's the difference, bro. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Yep. Sir Alex Ferguson can't teach these men, how to say it. He can just teach you what to say. That's all he can do. Do you know what I mean? That's why it's not having the same effect. But with a Cruyff who has a philosophy of playing, it's very different to teaching man management. It's just like you said, teaching sales. You can teach sales, but that doesn't mean that person's going to be a good salesperson. When you teach a philosophy and a way of playing, it's very hard to fucking get it wrong. It's very hard to get it wrong. If you've got the shapes and you know where man needs to be, when this man gets the ball, this man does this. When this is here, this is the trigger for the press. If you teach this, the way Nagelsmann teaches the press, the way Klopp teaches the press, the way Tuchel teaches the press, all of these men are successful, bruv, because they have a blueprint. What is the blueprint that these men are using, bro?
Vibes.
Fucking hair dryers and hugs, bruv. Hugs and hair dryers.
but you're spot on there, and this is why Ajax and Barcelona, they have their philosophy, and it's like anything goes against that, even if it's only for 3 games, their fans are getting the white hankies out and wanting the manager gone, like because it's been built up through their DNA for years, like for as long before I was born. Like you said, Johan Cruyff in them days, it's like total football. This is what they expect at this football club. And Ajax and Barca are the 2 best examples of that. They don't drop their standards, because it's ingrained in that football club. Everything from top to bottom, the way they do it at their youth setups, all the way through into their first teams, they all play the same way. I remember listening to Dennis Bergkamp speak years and years ago. It was maybe a decade ago, and he said that Ajax, they play you in every position, and then they pick the position you're best at.
Yeah, that's it. Because wherever you play best at is where we're playing you. It's not where you want to play. It's where your attributes suit the best.
You say you're a striker, cool. You can play striker today. Well, you didn't score, so you're playing right back next week. Then you're playing centre mid. Then you're playing in goal. We might have a good goalkeeper here, and they'll play you in every single position, consistently for months until they decide which position is your best.
So Van Nistelrooy said that he was a midfielder. And then they played him up front. He bagged goals, and they just kept him there.
So I don't think Bergkamp was a number 10 originally.
He wasn't a number 10 originally. And you know what's funny, Man say, Van Nistelrooy, one of the best finishers of his era, and that natural finisher. He's like, I wasn't a natural finisher. I didn't even play up front until I was like 17 or something.
Man was bulldozing people in midfield.
Bro, and then he moved up front, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like David De Gea, I think they said David De Gea didn't go in goal till he was 14, bro. That's why he saves the ball with his feet so much, because he used to play out on the pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's how football coaching should be. Now it's just lazy people that are going, oh, well, whatever. Yeah, well, you say you're a striker. Yeah, cool. Oh, look, he bags 14 goals every weekend for his local team. We'll put him up front. Yeah, but he might actually be a better right back than he is a striker. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, football's gone, man. The game we grew up on is dead. Like, literally dead. Yeah, it's gone. And now you've only got a few football clubs. Bayern Munich's another one as well. Bayern Munich stick to their philosophy 100, mate. They ain't dropping their standards for no one. Barca and Ajax. Other than that, I'm struggling, man, to find another club. I don't know. Yeah, the rest.
Man saying Ederson was a wing back as well. Makes sense, bro. Look at the way he pings the ball, blood. I was watching a video. Kevin De Bruyne reacts to assists and that from Manchester City players, bro. And he said, we weren't used to this. As soon as Eddie came, we started leaving Aguero up front because we knew we could hit man, like on the edge of the box. Like, bro, he pings the ball, Man got an assist from pinging it to Aguero on the edge of the box.
It's mad. That's crazy.
That's what I mean. So these men are doing it late, bro. Do you know what I mean? A lot of these guys are doing it late, bruv. And that's why you can see it with loads of different players, how they play, bruv. Certain man, even Pepe Reina, blood, used to play outfield until late. And you can see it, the way he kicked the ball and that and everything. Pepe Reina, you could tell that he played up front. I remember one preseason game for Liverpool, he played outfield, bruv.
That's crazy. Somebody's put a chat there, saying Abdi Ali said Van der Sar was a midfielder at Ajax as well.
You see that?
That's mad.
But there you go.
There was another one as well. Where was the other one? There was another one. I can't see it. He's got the world record.
Petit was a defender. There's better than, bro. It happens.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Yeah, when you're good on the football, Yeah, you can literally like if you're playing right back and then you're going in goal, yeah, but you're good in goal and you've got the feet already, which you've grown up playing with your feet because you weren't a goalkeeper until late. That's why he's such a good goalkeeper, Edison. You know, with Van Nistelrooy had the aggression. He was a dirty bastard at times. Yeah, but he knew, yeah, like and he learned his role in midfield, which is why he was comfortable with the ball at his feet. Yeah, because he had to be, because he was going to get pressed left, right, and centre in centre mid. But as soon as he got to become a striker, his movement was mad. Yeah, his movement was a joke, bruv. Yeah, but then if he wanted the ball at his feet, it'd still ping one in the top bins. I remember that goal he scored against Fulham, mate. He ran from the halfway line. Like, I know he didn't do it very often. Yeah, but literally just jink around everyone and put it in. I'm like, right,
he can do it. He can do it, but because you never saw it often, man never knew that he could do that. And even David Luiz was a striker. He moved to centre back late as well as a teenager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember he said that. I remember like it was a mad thing where I saw the interview and he said that his team were playing a tournament in Brazil and he was on the bench, yeah. And then the defender got injured and he was a striker and he just wanted to play. So he was like, oh, I could play centre back and then he played well and then they just didn't move it.
That's jokes.
You know, like that. And he just wanted to play, bruv, because he didn't want to be on the bench.
That's mad.
You know, like that. And you can tell, bro, because his vision and the way he strikes a ball is mad, bro.
Oh, it's crazy, bro. There's a comment in here that says Van Dijk and Ramos were strikers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That makes
sense. Look at the way
they
the ball as well, bro.
They score so many headers, innit, and goals. Yeah. But could you imagine being a fucking defender and Van Dijk's running at you, bruv? Like, that guy is
mad, innit? Or the ball comes in, Virgil in the air, boom.
Yeah,
what?
flying up in the air, elbows everywhere. Like, sod that, man. It literally shatter your eye socket. Like,
but that's what I'm trying to say, bro. So at the end of the day in football, yeah, they put you where you're best in it, and that's how it goes, bro. And that's what happens, yeah. When you have a great philosophy and stuff like that, certain players have certain attributes to play in certain positions, bro. And if you clock the game, you know that. Like I even said with Fred, I was like, Fred could play left back, and bare people are like, left back, Fred, whatever. He's a midfielder. Are you mad? Zinchenko's a centre mid, and he plays left back for Pep.
Yep.
Pep would easily play Fred left back.
He's not a footballer, and he plays left back for Arsenal at times.
but there you go, bro. Pep would probably play Fred left back, and he'll be sick. Man's got bare energy, gets up and down, he can cross. What more do you need?
Yeah, it's true. It's true, and this is the thing. Like, when Unai Emery was playing Lucas Torreira at number 10, yeah, everyone was having a meltdown. Oh, he was playing him at number 10. He's a DM. He's this. He's that. No, he's technically very fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you play him at number 10?
But exactly, like what's his name? Poch is playing Verratti at 10 sometimes, and he's doing it well.
Yeah.
If you're technically good on the ball and you pass well, you can play in the 10.
Exactly. And that's the thing, is like it's an easier position to play because you're not surrounded by players coming at you from all angles. If you're dropping in between the lines, yeah, you can literally just spin and you've already seen where the runner is. Yeah, whereas if you're playing in midfield and you've got your back, like you've got 3 players around you, then you've got your teammates, like it's all congested. Yeah, Verratti's a top baller, man. I've always rated Verratti. Yeah, really good footballer. He don't get spoken about enough, man. He's a top player. Yeah, but he could play number 10 comfortably, man. And same with Torreira. When Torreira went to Atletico, I think the first 3 games he played, he was number 10. He scored a banger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but people just get
when you play in centre mid and you're used to being in traffic, if you play in the 10 where you got a little bit more space, bruv, you can be devastating. You know what I mean? So it's all about looking at attributes, innit? From players, and that comes down to a coach identifying strengths and weaknesses of players. And at clubs like Ajax and all of that, they have proper coaches.
Yep.
They have proper coaches that can identify strengths and weaknesses of players, innit? At our clubs, we don't seem to have that.
At our clubs, it's vibes, cuddles, and a little bit of hairdryer, like you said. That's it,
bruv. Hugs and hairdryers at Old Trafford, blood. And not even hairdryers, because Ollie's too shook to shout at anyone. You know them ones. They'll put him in the ice bath or something. You know them ones. You don't want to shout. You don't want to shout at none of these players.
They'll tip him upside down and bog wash him, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, he's too shook to even say anything to these players. These players are literally running riot on their own, blood.
Yeah.
And now they've lost 3 games out of the last 4, bruv. And them man better not just disgrace us in the final, yeah, because, bruv, it would be just like these man, yeah, to fall apart right at the end of the season.
Mate, like I said at the start, mate, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't beat Fulham. Yeah, I think you'll beat Wolves, but I wouldn't be surprised if you don't beat Fulham, and I wouldn't be surprised if you don't beat Villarreal in the final as well.
Yeah, bruv, I can't even, you know. I can't even, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man said put a tenner on Emery. Bro, listen, yeah. I had a feeling it was going to be Arsenal Villarreal in the final, innit? That's what I thought. And then I saw the draw because I was thinking, you know what? Football and stories, innit? Even in the Champions League, Tuchel was in the final last year. He's in the final again.
Yeah.
Pep got knocked out in the semis. Now Pep's in the final. Either way, there's a storyline in it. And then I thought, yeah, when I saw all the balls going into the hat, I thought, you know what, Arsenal and Villarreal, yeah, are gonna meet in the final or something like that. They ended up being on the same side of the draw. Now Villarreal are in the final. Emery's won this tournament, what, 4 times?
3 in a row.
3 times.
Yeah,
3 in a row with Seville, blood. This is his trophy, you know.
And he got us to the final first attempt.
And he got you to the final, bro. So yeah.
And he's got them to the final first. Bro, that's the first final they've ever got to in Europe. And he's done it in the first season.
I'm worried still. Bad. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But they're shit. They are shit, yeah. But they've got maybe 2 or 3, maybe more than that, maybe 4 or 5 within their squad that are quality.
Yeah, on their day, bruv, they just need to get a lucky goal, blood. And then if they're 1-0 up, bro, like honestly, how do you break these man down? Because one thing he does is he drills man defensively very well. I think you lot didn't even have a shot on goal in the second leg.
I think we had 1 on target.
1, you know, bro.
I don't think we even attempted a shot in the first half of the second leg. Yeah, like it was pathetic. It was just ridiculous, mate. And even when we came out in the second half, like Pepe should have scored, Smith Rowe should have scored. Their goalkeeper's suspect, man. Their goalkeeper is proper. So I'd just start pinging crosses in. Yeah, I'd play Pogba up front because he's tall, isn't it? Yeah, I'd just start whipping crosses. I'd put Pogba up front. Yeah, bro, he's about 6'5", isn't he, Pogba? Bro, that guy comes back.
6'3", about 6'3", 6'4", but we've got Cavani in it
and all that. Like literally funny. There's a Superman thing on the screen. Look, fucking, he's literally, bro, he come out and he went to punch the ball and it come off his knuckles and just dropped. I was like, what is this keeper doing? Like, if I was Unai Emery, I'd be chopping him in the summer for a proper.
United are the comeback kids, not against good teams. They're not. You know the ones there. United don't come back against the top 6 teams and that, bruv. So like we just have to see what happens, innit? Legit, we have to see what happens.
Centre back they've got, bruv. Pau Torres, yeah, that's a centre back you should have, or we should have. He's fucking.
We've been linked with him still, but I don't think United are gonna go in for him, bro. He's not English, innit? So yeah, I just don't see it happening.
Because we seem to like lefties at the moment, bruv. So
yeah, I think Pau Torres is left-footed from.
Oh, well, there you go. We'll sign him up then, and we can rotate him 50 times a season.
Play him left back as well, blood.
Yeah, we'll stick him left forward, left back, right back, centre back, left in the dressing room, left out the squad, like left at home. I don't know.
That's it. Man said if he changed his name to Paul, we'll sign him, blood. It's true. Hey, bruv, it's mad. It's mad, mate.
Oh, dear, man. This stream has been lit.
Nah, trust me. So, no, we have to see. But, bro, like, I don't trust them, man, not to disgrace us, bro. I don't trust them, bro. Because the thing is with Emery, we don't know. Like, we don't know what lineup Emery's going to play. But Emery knows exactly how United are going to set up. He knows who's going to play where because United are very predictable. And he knows how he's going to deal with us, bro. And I just think that Villarreal, like, I think they're the unknown quantity in it, and we're very known, bruv. So it's going to be a tactical game.
It would be ironic if he won it with Villarreal after he couldn't win it with us. It would have won it 4 times, all with Spanish team, but he couldn't win it with Arsenal, the biggest team out of the 3. Or the biggest name out of the 3. Sevilla winning 3 in a row. They're probably bigger than us, bruv. Let's be real here. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of the size of the football club and stuff like that, Yeah, Sevilla are tiny compared to us, but European pedigree, they're levels, mate. They've won loads in Europe. And yeah, if he wins it with that lot, fuck, you know, bruv, if he wins that, number one, our manager should have got sacked straight after that game. He should have been given his P45 in the tunnel. Yeah, but if he beats Ollie should be sacked on the spot as well. Yeah, honestly, bro, Villarreal.
Yeah,
that's basically West Ham.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. It's a West Ham of Spain.
Yeah, it's all a bit mad, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. You're going to have Etienne Capoue and Francis Coquelin pulling the strings in midfield, mate. With Danny Correa just looking around, just popping through balls through to Moreno and them ones. Like, you know what I'm saying, Chiqueezy and all them. So yeah, it's going to be mad. I reckon they're going to do it as well.
Oh, mate, I don't even want to think about the possibility of man losing. Legit, I don't really.
Bruv, if you lose, all of you United lot better start social media that night.
Yeah, 100%. I'm already logged out of Twitter. If we lose, I have to log out of Insta as well.
It's crazy.
To log out of Instagram, you get me? And it's just a mad thing right now, bro. I can't even lie. So, I don't know, bruv. It'll be interesting, man. But, boy, big up everyone inside. You know what I'm saying? Another lit show. The chat is always popping.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner. You already know the link is in the title as usual, people.
Yeah, come on.
Rants reacts.
40 subs away from 56.
Hey, get man to 56, bruv. Like what, 40 subs, yeah?
Let's have a look. Let me have a quick push.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner. Do you know what I'm saying?
That podcast at 5 as well. So
yeah, the link is in the title. Man's 40 away as well, you know.
46 away.
Come on, people, get those subs in, man. Make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner, man. Let's get him up there, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Rants Reacts coming this weekend. So, yeah, those will be the next shows coming up. There's no United game this weekend, which is cool. I'm not too upset about that. You know, like that. Man's going to relax.
I've got a chilled weekend, bruv. I ain't even streaming tomorrow. I'm going to either Loch Lomond in Scotland or Lake Windermere in the Lake District.
Oh, okay, that's all right, isn't it?
So yeah, man, that's going to be good. I can hire a boat. Yeah, I can hire a boat at Lake Windermere and just start.
Is it not cold though?
Bro, it's fucking freezing. That's
what I'm thinking.
Bro, don't worry about that, man. I got my little woolly hat. I've got a set of wellies. I'm sweet, bro. I'm cool, man. I'm going gallivanting this weekend. So yeah, I'm just not going to be streaming tomorrow, man, and I'm going to miss the cup final as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, where's that tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow 5 o'clock, I think 5:30.
Oh shit, bruv. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I watch that. I forgot about that still. Fair play. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bruv. Like, big up everyone inside. Yeah, make sure you look out for Rants Reacts. Make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner, boy. He's super close to another milestone. Now, no watch along tomorrow. I never work on Saturdays, blood. Saturdays my day off for sure, blood. You know, like that, because, bruv, or else I'll never get one. You know them, man. So yeah, I'm not working tomorrow still, but I'll watch the game. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. Make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner and look out for the Rants Reacts, people. It's gonna be a lit one.
I'm getting
Man's getting the Arteta rid out early.
I knew where you were putting. Your eyes were in that top corner, ready.
You know, like that. So yo, big up everyone inside. Like the video, subscribe to Lee Gunner. The link is in the title, and I'm gonna see you